Hey everybody, how's it going? Today I wanted to make a video about the patch 4.0. Uh, so pretty much it ruined the game. Hey, I don't mean because it's too difficult or anything like that, but I want to keep this video not too long, man. But basically, what it did, it just killed the reliability of the game, right? It was already kind of glitchy. Yeah, I do have a few streams you can watch them, and ever since 4.0, there's things I don't like there's a bunch of things, and we'll talk about it a little bit further, right? But the main thing that this patch killed was the reliability of the game. I've heard from people. I keep talking to people when I'm playing. Even in the streams, I'm asking people, "Hey, is this happening to you? Like the gun strikes are not working?" Those are the like the main things, especially because you're trying to regain health or armor, right? In the middle of a lethal or ruthless or even the substantial mode, right? I really haven't played the easy one in a long time, but substantial, ruthless, and lethal. I played one substantial because I don't like, again, the game is so glitchy now. I had set it onto ruthless and it sent me to substantial. But let's talk about like especially the crashes, right? It's been crashing mostly for me in at the last stage of every map, right? In a in either ruthless or lethal. Every time it doesn't crash on the first. It doesn't crash on the first or in the second stage. It always will crash on the last one. Especially when it's like, especially with the thunder hammer or any weapon that creates like a wave or like a big old effect, stuff like that. Uh, and basically, imagine that's like 30 minutes of you playing, right? And then it just goes down the drain. Sometimes, to tell you the truth, I was just like, ah, man, you know what? I'd rather just. And that's what happened. We were doing a stream, and I ended up going to do like a Bible study or something because I just didn't want to try to keep restarting the game. That's what happens once it shuts down. You can't even escape it, right? You have to close the whole thing, or you sometimes restart your computer, which is not good, right? You might think it's just a little annoyance, but it's not. It's not good for your PC to keep rebooting and rebooting and the game ending, right? One of the biggest things I've noticed also is uh, when you try to log into back into the game after one of these crashes, it'll keep basically failing to actually start. You can't even start the damn game anymore because why? Because pretty much you're going through I don't know, through whatever cheat anti-cheat things that they have, and it says that it ended the game, and pretty much it won't let you come back to the game in a normal way, right? I've had to actually restart the computer, and yeah, I know that they said that they're gonna release some balance patch. Uh, Again, I don't know what that's gonna do for the reliability of the game, right? I have heard, and when I played Substantial, man, Substantial was freaking crazy, man. I thought I was playing Ruthless at first because there was so many, not majorities, but terminus enemies, right? There was like, I think we got like three sets of summon tropes. We did get a Carnifex and like crap load of freaking the guys that disappeared and come back. I can't think of their name right now. The the Ravager. Yeah, we got a couple of like more like three of those too. I was like, what the hell is this, right? Because that's one of those option. Difficulties where you're still learning how to play this freaking game, man. And you can't be like get good, right? Because they can't get good if they're getting annoyed to death or basically getting kicked out of the game. And that's the other thing. If you get kicked out of the game, and it'll send you to the forever loading screen. Dude, that's like 4 or 5 minutes of you trying to get back into the game, and that's not. I mean, who's gonna take that, right? The biggest problem with this, I believe, the way I see it, the biggest problem with this game is that this guys got lazy trying to. They kept people kept bitching, right? People kept bitching. Oh, it's too easy, right? So what these guys did they became lazy, and instead of giving us more, like just more enemies, right? And they kind of did, but they nerfed the characters. They nerfed you basically, right? They nerfed their armor. They nerfed all these other things. Now just make the game harder, right? Make the enemies like more numerous and stuff like that. Don't make it to where you can't beat them anymore, right? But just make the game give them those options of like insane modes, right? Where they where it's just basically really hard, or there's a lot of little creatures to fight, right? But the point, what they did in here, they nerfed you, yeah, right? I've noticed a lot that when I play Rootless and Lethal, that Rootless is harder than Lethal. It's just they basically put another like nerf on you, right? You can't be a freaking you can't be an assault, a vanguard, or a bulwark the way that you're supposed to. You're supposed to be ahead of the people with the guns. You know what I mean? You're supposed to be pushing the line so that the other guys can like have some room to breathe. And you can't do that anymore in this game. Why? Because they basically want you to be like I said in one of my streams. My teammate was sitting at the other side of our small room. That room in where you're sending out the train right before you go out, where the trains are at. I was sitting in that room. He was in one corner. I was in the other corner, and we were already out of sync. So that's how far it is. You know, that's how they nerfed you. Basically, you guys have to be in a tiny little zone together to actually play the game, and that's no fun, man. Just give us more enemies, right? Make them. I don't know. Just make them give us more enemies. They're already hard enough, and basically they did this. They also the other thing they did is they nerfed your armor. They nerfed your armor were insubstantial. Freaking the little baby Tyranids are shooting at you, and one baby Tyranid after a full shot will take one of your things of armor. Right? That's not fun, man. That's just ridiculous, man. Let the people that are learning how to play, let them experience the game, and then be like, oh, okay, so I'm not supposed to get hit. I'm not supposed to do this. But they nerf the characters so much. That's one thing that has to be fixed. I mean, they even in Ruthless, they can't take your armor like that, man. Making it to the point that it's just annoying. It's not a skill issue, right? It's just it's basically they nerf the character so much that it's not even fun anymore. But I mean, some people are gonna say, yeah, it's not that difficult, and yeah, you can do this and that, right? And the main point remains, right? You can't nerf the characters in the lower modes. Why? Because people need to learn how to play the game, and even in the higher modes, nerf it. But if you're gonna do they did 20% nerfing of your armor. Think about that, right? Your armor was already shit, and now it gets nerfed by 20%. That 20% is huge, man. You get hit from one warrior, and all your armor is gone pretty much, or at least two little slates. Like I said, the baby Tyranid, I can't read the guns, I guess, with the guns. They hit you with their little piss shooters. You know what I mean? And your freaking armor is one of your slate armors is gone. You got like 6 of them. They'll kill you right away. You know what I mean? If you're just standing still. So, well, all of these things are not even close to basically. They're not even close to being such a hindrance as how they broke the game. And I believe this is why the game got broken, because they basically they nerfed the characters, right? They nerfed their mechanics, so now the game doesn't know what the hell to do, right? Especially like with the Thunder Hammer, man. with the Thunder Hammer, I noticed that every time I play on like on the last rounds, and I do like I have to be careful with doing the heavy attacks, where all the like sparks and electricity comes flying out. Why? Because that's basically slowing the game down to the point that it's basically gonna break, and it has broken. You can see it on my streams many times. I'm like, ah, shit, it happened again, right? And it's kind of annoying complaining so much about a stupid game, man. But people enjoy it, right? People like it. I love this game. I want to see it succeed and become better. But as of lately, it's just become more than anything annoying. You get kicked out of a game, or someone leaves your game, and basically the game's left there. It's just it's not like what if or will it? No, it'll do it if someone leaves, right? After you come back, someone leaves immediately. You're screwed pretty much. You'll try to play. It'll send you to the loading screen, the forever loading screen. What happens? Nothing, right? You just have to restart your game. Sometimes restart your computer, and that's the biggest problem. I don't know if they know what the hell they did to the game. I'm thinking they just messed with the mechanics so much that it basically burned the game, right? And we're seeing it right now. I'm having to optimize my game, which from launch, right? I didn't have to optimize the game. Now I have to optimize it to lower this, lower that. Maybe this will help me not get crashes. Maybe this will help me not get not having to restart my games. But it's not something like a. It's not a video thing. It's just basically in the guts of the game that got jacked because of all the little gremlins that they ended up putting there rather than than helping us out with a bit better gameplay and stuff like that. But that's pretty much it, man. That's pretty much my gripe with this game right now. It's become so glitchy and so annoying that it even becomes annoying to play, right? Um, and it shouldn't be like that because it wasn't like this. It wasn't broken. It had its fault. I'm not gonna lie. It was kind of broken. It was broken in that basically you would get those things, but they were sporadic. Now it's just like every time I fucking play. I have the latest stream that I did. You can see I couldn't even start the stupid game because someone left or something like that, right? I got maybe one or two missions in, and that was it. So I mean, if the devs are listening, if I've been sending a lot of complaints after the crashes, man. Because I'm like, hey, dude, it broke again right now. Okay, I don't know what's going on. It broke again. It broke again, right? But hopefully they're listening. Hopefully they work more on just the balance, right? More just on the crybabies that are saying that the game is too hard. Because I mean, I'm not gonna call them. I'm not gonna say just full crybabies, right? But at the same time, there's more important things to to the gameplay, and it's for the game to actually freaking work, right? And that's what I hope to see. I hope to see a more reliable game, right? More a less glitchy game, basically. One of the things that helped me at least not crash out so much is getting out of crossplay, and I don't like doing that because crossplay will helps you get like teammates faster and stuff like that, right? Now it's kind of let's just try it out, right? Let's just try to do like a. I'll try not to bore you, doing a whole mission, but let's see, just what I mean, how long it takes you to get a teammate, and as you see, I got one right. Let's see if it'll actually play this time, and it'll just be annoying, or it'll be just annoying. But I say that 75% of the time now the game glitches out. You can see at my latest stream, it it's 2 hours of me trying to play the game. Maybe playing one. I think it actually crashed during that mission that I was. I think it was Inferno, and I hit the Thunder Hammer on the ground, and boom, it just kicked me out. And after that, it was just annoyance after annoyance after annoyance, right? Look. Okay. Try again. And that just may be that he's still kind of inside in the game, right? But he's in the whatever loading screen, so the game won't let you load into that. So again, let's see. Maybe this time it'll work. It said that the dude was already in game, I guess. But that's, you know, that's one of the biggest gripes with this freaking with the patch. You know what I mean? I was enjoying it. I enjoyed a lot the extra damage from the melee weapons. I think it should be a little bit higher because it's still, you know, they're supposed to be powerful weapons, and even in substantial, it's like, man, you're hitting people with pillowcases full of baby rabbits.
Your mission is to use the storefront. Must proceed to the Canadian outpost
So
and establish
that's what I hope to see. I hope to see
infiltrate the
more reliability
demolitions deployment.
and less
Detonation only when the main
less annoyance in the game itself.
Captain Akira will coordinate our efforts over box.
We're starting here. I know. The way I have it set up here, I had to what do you call it? I had to basically lower certain things, change certain things, you know. And pretty much just kind of go outside of what I need to do to make the stupid thing work, right? For such a good game, man, that was working pretty good, man. It shouldn't be like that. I noticed a little bit faster speeds, more FPS with the little fixes I did to the. Sorry. With the little fixes and optimizations that I made to the game itself. I'm actually playing this live on this fucking game. So sorry for the buzzwords and stuff like that. With the optimization that I did, I noticed more crisper moves, crispier, crisp. The game more responsiveness, right? But also basically because of the optimization that I did, I lost a lot of the detailing. You know, it doesn't look as good as it. I don't think I can download the freaking the 4K thing. Not right now. I wouldn't trust it anyways. I got it to a point to where, you know, it's flowing better. I might lower it to. I had it at what do you call it? I had it at 60 FPS limit, and I turned it up a little bit higher. I put it on 90. But hopefully we get better optimizations. The dynamic optimization, that's what helped me out a lot. It still looks beautiful, guys. The character looks really good. I went lower on the detail, like on all the splatter and blood that your character gets, you know. But it still looks really good in game, you know. And now, to me, it seems more responsive, because a lot of times also we get that slowing of the video, you know. So it would just go into freaking. I know some of the optimizations do that in purpose. That basically it prioritizes certain things above the others, you know. But it was just freaking annoying, man. What are we playing? I forget. I think we play Ruthless, right? But yeah, we seem to have a good connection to these guys, you know. You gotta move a lot. When I don't know if you saw me fighting the guys with the venom cannon, but that's pretty much what you gotta do. This it's forcing you to be a little to the lower armor efficiency is forcing you to be a lot more. You can't just stand there and kind of like take it like the way I used to. But sometimes you gotta, right? Sometimes you gotta like your friends are down. And you're the only one standing. You're being chased by the millions of the freaking what do you call it? Of characters and of enemies and like lethal or here ruthless, right? This one's pretty chill. This game is very chill right now. We saw a lictor, but that's pretty much it. But you see what I mean? I don't think this did without freaking. I don't think it's just resisting ruthless. This happens in substantial too. You're poking a freaking Tyranid warrior with a powers of over and over, and you don't pull other stuff out like your little shock grenades that come out when you do parries and stuff like that. Even this, look, I'm throwing around the little gaunts or whatever, and then it takes like 2 hits or 3 hits to. I think it takes 3 hits to take them out. So I want to see a little bit more punch, you know. Maybe just don't go crazy, right? Because then it'll just become a freaking tenderizer bill. Give it 4 or 5%. 5% would be good. Extra damage on the melee weapons, right? That would do wonders for me. Because now you can rely more on your weapons than on bullshit, right? Because you are relying on parries and strikes, you know. It's good. I have my shield on. Look at these things are turning out. You know? It's kind of like letting them shoot me, but did I have my shield up on? Look at this. Yeah. I mean, I did get hit by those things, but I was just standing there, kind of showing you guys how weak the armor is, even in the bulwark, right? It's that was the greatness of the bulwark, that you could sit there and tank for your friends, right? Now you're just, I don't know, man. I kind of want him to hit me. See what he, like, hey, we're gonna hit me. Maybe never hit me from behind. I don't know what the hell. But I know the little ghost things hit me right there. Those are the enemies of mankind, the real enemies of mankind right there. The little spore. But yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about, guys. I don't want to bore you with some gameplay. I'm just going to let myself get hit. But I do believe they did. I just wanted to talk good about the game too, right? I do think that they made some strides on the what do you call it, on the pairing. The pairing got a little bit more balance in between classes, because with this dude, pairing was a freaking annoyance, right? I'm not sure exactly what I mean. So when you do a normal parry with like the Vanguard, right, he just goes into the parry animation. With this guy, as soon as you hit parry, he brings out the shield. So before you couldn't, you had to like do a, you have to do like a almost premonition parry, right? Or the other thing you could do also is you could do like a double parry, and you see me doing that a lot. You see me going like this, right? Where I'm pretty much hitting the button twice. And the reason you do that is to bring the sword out, because that's your parry animation. The first parry, the third animation you see is him blocking. And if you hold the button, he'll just go into full cover, right? He kind of covers himself and then he parries. But now it's more, it's not 100% better, but it is better. It is. It is. It's crisper, right? You can kind of like. You don't have to wait until until the first second to do it. It gives you a little bit of time to mess with it. This thing is getting wild, dude. That they did work out. They added melee damage. That I love. Right? But what else good I can? I like the I like Lito. I just don't like that the mechanic that they gave it. The holding heads mechanic. I don't think that should be there at all. Or if they're gonna do it, give you five times the range because that's just ridiculous. See how you can? I kind of wanted to do it to hit me, but now you can wait until like the last second of him hitting you, and that's a good thing, right? Those are things that are they're fixing the balance. I don't know exactly what they're gonna do in the balance. I hope it's they make it easier, and not easier, but at least don't nerf the character so much in the lower. What do you call it? In the lower difficulties, but then, yeah, make it easier because it is supposed to be easier. And those things, the little, I forgot what they're called, the little barbs that he shoots at you, those things will kill your armor pretty much, guys. So, I mean, I get it. I get losing one slave, not all free, you know. Look at that. Cool, man. But yeah, as you can see, the damage on the power shot on this guy better, way better than before. I mean, it's still super minor, but I would like just a little bit more. Just 5%, 3%. Nah, I'm good. Great. From 3 to 5% increase. Don't go crazy. That would be good. You know, so you can do more reliable damage. You're stabbing that thing on the face, right, with a power sword. I know it's lethal, Goodless or whatever. 5% more. Or that tiny little sliver that I would take, right? I went from the speed. It would have killed them a lot faster, but I wanted you to see with the power things that's even, you know, it does baby damage pretty much. Yeah, that doesn't make sense to me, right? That I don't know what they mean by power stance. So this is a power stand, right? Where you're like pirouetting around and stuff like that. This is more for like throwing enemies around, but it does less damage. I mean, because it's you are like doing wild, crazy spins, right? So yeah, it's not completely focused, but I mean, you're charging like you're charging the power sword, right? Power stance. It should do a little more damage than that, man. But yeah. Those are my gripes. Just fix the game, man. Make it playable. Don't nerf the player. Make the game harder. You know what I mean? Make it seem like you're a fucking space marine, not a little empty token. You know what I mean? But I think that's gonna be a good time to end the video. Thank you everybody for watching. God bless you. Hopefully the devs are listening, you know, and the little updates that come out of the game make it more reliable, better for beginning players, better for like also and especially for the people that are here for just watching play stream the game. You know what I mean? The people that love this game so much. But again, thank you for watching. God bless, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Hopefully they give us lightning claws too, man. That's just kind of me, you know. I want my lightning claws. Anyways, guys, see ya.